it just don't make no sense. And then at the end of the day, I put on these different shoes for no reason. You know what I mean? So everything there's a reason in life. You know what I'm saying? So when people try to act like, you know what I'm saying, like they try to make a person look like they're a monster or a kidnapper or whatever, you know what I'm saying? They got to reflect upon their actions, their own actions, the things that they did. You know what I'm saying? And the things that a person is being accused of. You know, can you stand and actually be like, yeah, he did that. Right. You know what I'm saying? You know, those type of things. That's the way. You know what I mean? So
listen, bro, I'm actually happy that you even.
Go ahead, bro.
Say it again?
Nah, go ahead.
Oh, I thought I heard.
Yeah. Some shit was playing. You know, it's always difficult. It's my fault, bro. But go ahead, continue.
Yeah, so you know, you know, I just spend my days doing law work as always, working out. You know what I'm saying? And of course, you know, I gotta go through shit in here because they're not used to a prisoner like me. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the dudes that come through here, like this jail got about 200, 300 inmates in it. You know what I'm saying? And I will say like 98 to 99% of these niggas is birds.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, on top of that, that's what they used to. You know what I mean? So me, I'm used to being in prisons and shit like that where, you know, respect is given where respect is gotten. You know what I'm saying? So it's, you know, it's a little bit of a different type of outing for me, should I say, in this bid right here. You know what I mean? Because I done had to flood my cell. I done had to motherfucking throw my trays at the bubble, wow out in here. You know, expose a lot of these niggas in here. You know, things that I don't put behind me.
Right.
But sometimes you gotta relive your past because you're back in the situation of your past. You know what I mean? You know, it ain't like you can live like you want to live because you would put all that shit behind you. People don't respect when, especially in these conditions, people don't respect when you humble and you just want to do your time and get up out of here. You know, people always want to test the waters and shit like that. And then when you go ham, then they look at you like, oh man, this nigga's an animal. We gotta put handcuffs on him every time he comes out. We gotta have 3, 4 officers every time we take him somewhere. You know what I'm saying? We gotta do all this crazy shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So you basically you taking trip down memory lane, and you feel like you done passed that stage already.
Yeah. Basically, it's like a trip down memory. I kind of like a. It's not really like a trip down memory lane because, you know, in the past I've been around real niggas. You know what I'm saying? That was, you know, around me, but I'm not this time. You know what I mean? So, but I never been a dude that's about numbers. You know what I'm saying? I've always been a person that single-handedly can do whatever he wants. You know what I'm saying? Because my mentality will always be like it was in Ford Building C-74. And you at the A and B gate, you about to go inside of the cell house, and you see 3 bandits in there. You only got 2 choices. You want to tell the police you can't live, or you're gonna go in there and get it on with those bandits, and then leave the way you're supposed to leave. You know what I'm saying? So my mentality has always been one against all. It don't matter how many. One is enough for me. You know?
Right.
So I'm not a dude that relies on numbers. I don't need to have another person like me around. But in my past, I've always had 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people around me that was just like me. You know what I'm saying? So the time went by a little bit more faster. Nowadays, you know, I just escape from this by reading books and, you know, writing and doing law work because, you know, my surroundings is just pussy as hell. You know what I mean? So,
right.
I just, you know, that's the way I spend most of my time. You know, I don't dwell upon my surroundings anymore because my surroundings, like I said, is straight ass. This shit is ass.
Right. You ain't got no session. I mean, no social life because you ain't kicking it with them brothers.
Nah. I don't kick it with these dudes. You know, even the dudes that be up here that be, you know, claiming all types of gangs and shit like that, they all fake. You know what I'm saying? They trying to imitate the New York City gang life. You know what I'm saying? And they ain't real. You know what I'm saying? And then the dudes that's up here, like you got a lot of dudes that drug addicts that, you know, was out on the street and You know what I'm saying? Got caught up with drug shit. You know, they up in here and they all strung out and shit. You know what I mean? So it's not that type of environment anymore. It's not the environment that I was used to when I was on Rikers Island or upstate and shit like that, man. This shit is not even like Spofford. This shit is like some different type of shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it ain't no, this is not, it's nothing that you take serious. Plus in here, you know what I'm saying? You're your own threat. You know what I'm saying? Because in here, you can smack somebody and they'll give you a new charge.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's like that here. So, I mean, in a way, you know what I'm saying, you're your worst enemy, your own worst enemy, because it's like you got to let them slide with certain things, or, you know, because you come in here, you're innocent, you're about to go home, and then one of these niggas get out of place, put them in their place, and then you're back in the courthouse.
Right.
And the niggas tell. You know what I'm saying? Because these niggas tell like crazy. So
basically,
you know, you got to.
And so you got to be real strategic right now because you got a lot that you're facing, and you about to come home. So and you got your respect. So it's like you got to be real strategic on how you moving on top of everything else. Plus, you know that them people, they don't got no respect for you as well.
Yeah. I mean, like, as far as the prisoners are concerned, they ain't got no choice, man, because they just ain't built like that. You know what I'm saying? But as far as the Jakes is concerned, you know, I get along with most of them, but you know, there'd be a few that come into work and think that, you know what I'm saying, they got a little badge on, that shit means something. You know what I mean? To me, that shit don't mean shit. You know what I mean? Like I said, respect is given when respect is got. You know what I'm saying? You disrespect me, I'm going to disrespect you back double. You know what I'm saying? So, but I think they have an understanding with me. I've been here 5 months raising hell, so they kind of leave me alone. You know, so, you know, it just stays neutral. You know what I'm saying? They don't really fuck with me. Anytime I come out my cell, I come out my cell handcuffs with 3 officers. You know what I mean? So, you know, it's basically down to that level at this moment. You know what I mean? But I usually spend my time reading, doing law work, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Once in a while, I might expose somebody I hear in the gate talking tough. You know what I mean? I'll sit his ass down, shut up, get out of here. You know what I'm saying? But most of the times, you know what I'm saying, that's basically what I do. You know what I mean? I listen to the news on radio. I motherfucking read books, law work. That's all I do. Hey, work out. You know what I'm saying? Gotta keep the body in shape.
Right. So, what do you focus on, man, as far as your future going stuff, man, when you do come back to the land? Like what you wanna you know, be focused on and building on when you touch home.
Well, you know, I was doing good, man. I was working. I was getting money. I had my own place. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to you know, I'm trying to get away from the dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? But you know, as it is, some people just don't let you leave. So basically, you know, I'm just gonna continue to do what I was doing, man. Continue working. You know what I'm saying? Gotta get out of the surroundings. You know what I'm saying? Find new surroundings, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Continue with my page. You know what I'm saying? Continue to elevate. You know what I'm saying? You can't let certain struggles, man, bring you down, man. You gotta be the type of person that look at something and just crush it like a roach. You know what I'm saying? You gotta belittle your adversaries, no matter if it's the government, whether if it's your peers, whether it's adversity. You gotta crush it like a roach. You know what I'm saying? That's always been my mentality. I look at things like insects. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is crushable. You know what I'm saying? And my mentality has always been like that. That's what kept me from, you know, abstaining from certain things in life. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's why you don't see me caught up in certain stupid situations. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, even from this situation, I learned from this situation, you got to be more careful of the people that you meet. You got to be more careful of, you got to, you know, really analyze people, man, because, you know, some people ain't really what they seem, you know what I mean? And then you learn when you give up so much, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you leave everything that you have, you know what I'm saying, you go to a foreign place, and then you thinking that, you know, you got something going, and then what you think you got going ain't going anywhere, then you're stuck like, a person just puts you there in the struggle. Then you got to get out of the struggle and make amends to the scenery where you at. You know what I'm saying? You got to build from scratch from where you at. You know what I'm saying? So that's like basically my.
You have 1 minute left.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, I can call back. You don't mind if I call back, do you?
Yeah, I can't just hit it, or you gotta call back.
Say again?
I can't just do it, or you gotta hit it.
Yeah, no, I gotta do it. I gotta call back again.
All right. That shit's going off. Yeah.
But yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's how it is, man. Like you gotta look at it like this, right? You go to some place for a new beginning. You know what I'm saying? And when you think that you got something going, you know what I'm saying, you ain't got nothing going. It's not going how it's supposed to go. Because the two intentions from the two people are divergent. You know what I'm saying? So when the two intentions divert, they're in their comfort zone, you're not. So
All right, y'all. Give me a second so he can hit it back. That's on Wildkat calling in to talk about his situation of getting himself situated to try to come home. Karan, what's the deal, man? Jessica, thanks for coming through. Everybody coming through. This came out of the blue. Peace to Pilato. Just waiting for him to get his call back.
To continue, press 1. To disconnect, thank you for using Securus. You may start the conversation now.
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead, bro. Let me just make sure the people, y'all legit. All right, go ahead, bro. I just want to make sure that the people. Yeah, go ahead, bro.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Send my love to everybody too that's in there. You heard?
Yeah.
Those people.
You people, Pilato's definitely in the building. Pilato, you can hear your man.
Yeah, tell Pilato I send my love and shit. You heard?
Yeah.
But yeah, some of the things you gotta take for how you say, you got to take it for the value of what it's worth. You know what I'm saying? And I don't let nothing stop me, bro. You know what I'm saying? This is a small hurdle to me. And the reason why I say it's a small hurdle is because of my innocence. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I was actually guilty of something, then I'll be stressed out. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But when I reflect upon the year that I had prior to this shit, you know what I'm saying? It was a pretty eventful year, you know what I'm saying? Because the way I look at it is, everything, you don't never stop learning, man. You could be 90 years old, man, you're still gonna be learning. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I definitely learned from this situation because you gotta watch out. You know, nowadays, remember how they used to say wolf in sheep's clothing?
Right.
Now it's the sheep and wolves clothing.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So times have changed. So you got a lot of wolves that's really sheep. You know what I'm saying? So it makes the real wolf is more a victim to the fake wolf, because once the real wolf attacks the fake wolf, the real wolf gets penalized more than the fake wolf does, even though the fake wolf is the one that started the whole thing. You see what I'm saying? So that's just the world that we live in now. We can't change that. You know what I'm saying? Because the only way to change that will be to go in a time machine and bring it back to the 90s, bring it back to the 80s. You see what I'm saying? We can't do that. So we living in a world that has evolved, and the way that it has evolved is where, you know, we're stranded in a place where we got to deal with these certain things. But like I said, man, everything is a learning stage. You know what I'm saying? And at least I'm still strong-minded, I'm still strong physically, and I'm still moving forward. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, this is just a little hurdle for me. You know what I'm saying? Because of my innocence. You know what I mean? Like, I started with one charge in this case, and that charge got dismissed.
Right.
So when that charge got dismissed, prosecutor nigga got tight, and he went and came back with 2 more charges. Then came back with 4 more charges.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Like he got mad because the charge got dismissed. You know, and then on top of that, you know what I'm saying, the individual was getting batteries thrown in her back, you know what I'm saying, because, you know, without that person, they don't really have a case. That person don't come to trial or don't come to court. What case do they have? They don't have no case. You know what I'm saying? So they got to keep going over there like, yo, you know what I'm saying? You got to do this, you got to do that. If that person comes and starts testifying and all that, that's their case right there. But like I said, you know, the good thing about this case itself is that you got 5 different versions of one incident. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, what's in the darkness always comes to the light. So it's not, you know, when you know that you're guilty of something, somewhere down the line, it's gonna affect you, because you're gonna be like, damn, man, you know what? I ain't gonna lie. It ain't like that person was that bad. You know what I'm saying? I think I took more part in initiating certain situations, and those situations turned out the way they turned out. The way I initiated, the way, you know how how people pre-kids. Some people pre-kids where they talk to their kids and they sit them down and say, yo, this and this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? And then some people just whack their kids and just curse at them and say, get the fuck out of here, fuck you, and that makes them reactive. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, those things in life, some people need to learn about those things. But, you know, now you also got to understand the way it is up here. You know what I'm saying? Up here, they don't have that type of etiquette. You know what I'm saying? Being from New York City, New York City has more of an etiquette when it comes to communication. You know what I'm saying? Because communication is a big part of New York City. New York City is a big city, 5 boroughs, millions of people, you know what I'm saying? And you deal with so many different types of people. And up here, you only dealing with one type of person. You know what I'm saying? The way these dudes treat their girls up here, they bark on them all the time, threaten them. So these chicks is used to that. It ain't like you can actually speak to them like you would speak to your girl, like, yo, babe, come here, man, you wildin' out. Come here, sit your ass there and stop playing. You know what I'm saying? Nah, because these chicks got them used to, like, yo, you fucking bitch.
So you saying that you think that she's used to abusive relationships and not overall being finessed. So like if you're a finesser, then that she's not used to that. She's used to more of a like abusive or like the ignorant type.
Yeah, it's not directed at no particular person. I'm just saying the way it is up here, period. With dudes and with males and females, that's the way it is. These dudes up here are possessive, and the females are regressive. You know what I'm saying? So the relationships up here have a very small time span. You know what I'm saying? So either the females getting tired and don't want it no more, then that's it. Or the male is just like, nah, fuck out of here. So it's different up here than it is in New York City. You know what I'm saying? The relationships don't have that brightness to them. They're more dark, and dull. They don't have no liveliness to it. You know what I'm saying? So the people up here, they look at us. We're especially when you come from New York City and you come up here to these small towns. Yeah, they love the shit out of us. You know what I'm saying? Because we bring that life.
Right.
But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, the way we deal with things because of what we've been through, and the way they deal with things because of what they've been through, is like totally different. You know what I'm saying? It's not the same. You know what I'm saying? We're more communicative, and they're more like, fuck out of here, you bitch ass nigga, I hate you, and this, that, and the third. Where we'll be like, yo, come here for a second. Let me kick it with you. Let's sit down right here and have a talk about this. You know what I'm saying? This is going left. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's different. You know what I mean? So, and then, when you try to leave and don't want to deal with the situation no more, it actually makes it worse. You would think that it would make it better. It actually makes the shit worse. You know what I'm saying? And then you got these dudes out here that they get involved in situations because they want to be with what you got. You know how it goes. Everybody want what everybody else got. You know what I'm saying? And then they put their little 2 cents in there. And then these females, they just don't have the time span to think for themselves. You know what I'm saying? So it's just weird up there, bro. It's like you can't really discern it. It's just weird. But like I said, when you're saying that a person is kidnapping, you know what I'm saying, you basically saying that a person held you in a place that you're not from. You know what I'm saying? I've never did no shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even in the camera on the date that they say that the crime happened. This is straight racially motivated, you know what I'm saying, by a racist executive department up here that, they on some racist shit, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it's obvious. All the person has to do is look at the camera and they see that I'm in 30 minutes away in another town when this incident supposedly happened. Not even there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
All that comes out of trial, though. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, I don't have no hatred towards nobody. Like, even Ladybug, I don't have no hatred towards Ladybug, not at all. We were like oil and vinegar at the end. But then there was good times. We had a lot of good times, too. So the way I look at it is simple. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I take my hurdles like a man, and, I'll just continue on in life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because that's what men do. Men take it in the chin. I got it. It didn't knock me down. It just probably made me stumble a little bit. But here I go, back in action again. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And and I wish her the best too. I hope things work out.
That's also what I was saying. Would you like consider, like, even if it's the city itself, do you see yourself once you come home to not even see yourself and change the location?
Oh yeah, definitely I have to, because me and the pigs, we got our little drama going, me and the pigs. So it's not really because of that situation. It's because of the pig situation. You know what I mean? I don't end up the pigs by their throats and all that up here. So yeah, I'm gonna continue to have problems with them. So definitely, I gotta change my location, of course, because every time they see you, they gonna stop my car. You know how it goes. So instead of going through that, yeah, definitely gotta change the location. That's in the future. You know what I'm saying? When I get up out this situation, yeah, definitely. Because I'm not going to deal with that, because that's going to make me grab them niggas up again. You know what I'm saying? I am against oppression, and I will always be against oppression. I will not let nobody, no entity, no government, I don't care who it is, you will not oppress me and expect me to not rebel. That's not happening. You know what I'm saying? I don't do that. There's no way in hell. So, like, I've been through it with them for months now. They've been trying to kick me out of that town for the longest. They've been telling me, we don't want you in our town, and I was kept coming back because they were treating me like, I don't know if you saw a movie Rambo First Blood. Mm-hmm. If you saw, he was just coming into the town to take a shower, and sheriff kept fucking with him, and then next thing you know, that shit turned into hell. You see what I'm saying? So I'm basically going through the same shit as Rambo First Blood, same thing. You know what I'm saying? The only thing is they use as an excuse is my little incident that supposedly happened that didn't happen. But, overall fact was they didn't really want me in the town. You know what I'm saying? They saw my record or whatever, and they was just fucking with me. And me, I wasn't trying to hear that shit. You know what I mean? So we was like going back and forth. So, yeah, I definitely got to change the location. But that's not hard. You know what I'm saying? Because I lived in all these towns up here. You know what I'm saying? All these towns. So I could go to any town and I'm good. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's in the future.
So what's right now? What's the most important thing for you right now, man? Just that you want to get off before saying the thing comes around again, and then if you want to come back another time. So
Well, nah, I mean, like I said, the main thing is that like bygones is bygones. So now it's the next chapter. You know what I mean? Every book got a chapter where shit pops off at. All right, so that chapter is basically coming to an end as soon as this trial is over. After that, it's the next chapter. It's time to you know what I mean? It's trying to do the next chapter. It's time to get my money back up again. I still got my whip. You know what I'm saying? I ain't losing my whip. You know what I'm saying? I still got my clothes and shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm still in the loop. You know what I mean? And now I have more of a better understanding of the way people are up here. So I got to be more meticulous when I choose who I want to be with. You know what I'm saying? Because of the way people are. You know what I'm saying? I definitely ain't messing with nobody that listens to Little Baby or Little Dirt. That's definitely not happening. Yeah, that's not happening.
Right.
I definitely.
You have 1 minute left.
But I am appreciative, though. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy how people say like, "Yo, how could you be appreciative? Look who you at." Well, I'm appreciative because it doesn't matter where you at, the struggles that you go through. Is what can you say you got out of it that's on the positive? You know what I'm saying? Besides the negative is obvious, but what could you say that you got out of it on the positive? On the positive, man, I had some good times. You know what I'm saying? I can't negate all the good times because of the bad ones. So, and I've learned from this so that I have a better understanding that there are so many different types of people in this world, and you got to be able to adapt to those type of people. And if they're not the type that are for you, you got to know when to say, all right, this is not for me. It's time to get up out of this shit before it turn crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So next chapter. I got a book coming out. I got more music coming out. So there's a lot of things.
Thank you for using Securus. Goodbye.
Oh shit. Then I didn't want it to end like that on them. But well, that was a conversation with Wildkat talking about his situation from behind bars, looking to come home, saying that the situation that he had going on. Certain people know his situation. He's in jail with a domestic case and other things. A lot of people on the internet, Pilato is a friend of his. Most people are used to are familiar with his case. Some are and some are not. A lot of people um follow who Wildkat is. He's also a YouTuber. Elliot Ice knows. Hello, Rain. I came up here, y'all, for this one just to bring that little quick exclusive of Wildkat says that he pretty much thinks that he's gonna come home soon. I know it's kind of like off of my follow the people that rock with me. It's not um who don't follow him, but Pilato follows him and wanted me to bring him up and let the people who follow him, his Spartans, know that he's doing all right or whatever. He'll probably come back again by the weekend. Right now, he's probably gonna be locked down. Probably was done with phone calls for the night anyway. But for now, oh shit. But for now, y'all, I'm gonna get out of here. I'm probably gonna come back later on. I'll see what's up. I thank y'all for coming just for that little brief little half an hour. We'll get up in a little while, or I'll catch somebody at somebody else's platform. I thank y'all for coming through. As usual, take care of yourselves and gotta get it right, baby. Take it easy. Thanks for coming out. Peace.